Well, welcome back, Yellow Army, to another interview here on official TUFC TV. Today, I am privileged to be in the company of two United favourites, Matt Buse and Aaron Nename. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Are you both enjoying the weather at the moment?
Yeah, it's been nice. Obviously, we're not used to it here all the time, so we've got to make the most of it.
And you're up in Somerset at the moment, aren't you? So it's still just as nice up there, is it?
Yeah, I'm in Yeovil. Yeah, it's nice. Just obviously not being by the beach like we were talking about, as I was in Torquay, but it's all right.
Well, we won't make the whole conversation about the weather, but Aaron, how are you enjoying it as well? All right, it's nice to have a bit of bright sunshine again.
Yeah. These past few days, it's been like really warm outside, so it's been good. Because obviously in Manchester, okay, we're not really used to it, but yeah, it's been good.
Excellent. Yeah, I think Manchester, they always say it's known a bit more for the rain, but as long as you're not getting that there, I can see some sunlight in the background there, so yeah. Doing all right as well. Now, of course, normally we would only be a week or so from a return to pre-season, and this, of course, is a year like no other. Although we're still a little way from that, you must have both been encouraged with the news that the National League are now hoping for a restart, if things go to plan, sometime in September. How do you feel about that, Matt?
Obviously, it's nice having a day. We've gone for so long with working with nothing. So it's been hard because you don't know what you're working to, but having a date, it makes it more feel more real, and you feel you've got something to work towards. So yeah, no, it's exciting.
Aaron, how difficult has it been when you haven't had any sort of guideline at all? And we appreciate fully that September may well change, may well go back if heaven forbid anything doesn't quite go to plan. But when you've got no date at all, how difficult is that? Yeah,
it's difficult. Like you try and keep your fitness up, but then you keep doing it, but then you don't know when you come back. It's kind of hard, but you have to keep being positive and focused, and yeah, hopefully we'll start again in September.
And just to be clear, guys, how different is it to sort of keeping yourself generally fit and being ready for there to be a football match, if there's going to be a football match tomorrow?
Yes, it is completely different. Obviously, keeping yourself fit and healthy. We all do it as professionals, and we live that lifestyle. But as soon as you get put into a game, it's a different kettle of fish, and it is different. But we've got to keep our base fitness. So when we do come back, we're ready to get the balls out. And we're ready to improve our sharpness rather than our fitness more than anything.
Aaron, I expect the first couple of training sessions back when we are allowed to do full contact. And I think it'll be pretty competitive, won't it?
Well, yeah, definitely. After being out for so long, I know everybody will be eager to get going, and yeah, it's going to be good.
Now, we've obviously recently had the return of some forms of football, beginning in Germany. Then we had the long-awaited return of the Premier League restart last week, as well as the League Two playoffs. Have you guys managed to catch any of the action at all?
Yeah, I have. Obviously, with the Prem being back, it's been so long. I think someone said it was like 100 days since the last game, and just having it back on your TVs, it just feels more real. And if anything, it makes you more excited to get back, and you miss it more. But at least it's going on, and you feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel. But we've also been watching the playoffs and the German football, so it's nice having football on all the time at the moment.
What's been your standout game so far, Aaron? Is there anything caught your eye in particular?
From the Premier League, I'd say maybe I quite liked United Tottenham. Yeah, I quite like that game. Arsenal City as well. That's been good too. Well, yeah.
Yeah, your old club didn't do too bad in that game, did they?
Yeah, they've started well ever since they've been back from the break, which yeah, they're a very good team. So hopefully they'll keep going and finish second.
Well, it's very good of you to mention the other side in Manchester as well, that you enjoyed watching that game. I know that must have been very difficult for an ex-City player. But Matt, what did you make? Where do you stand with the artificial crowd noise? Do you like having that on, or would you rather it's natural and you can hear what's going from the bench?
I had it on. So the first game, which was I think the Villa game, obviously I was watching it and it was weird. And I think Villa had a shot and it went miles wide, and I just heard this massive cheer. So it's different, but I actually don't mind it. I think it does make it feel a bit more real. Like say you wander off, go get a drink, you come back and you feel like you're watching a game. But I'm obviously watching the German football with no noise to that. It is different, and I know it's each of their own. So if people enjoy it with it, then it's a good way to go.
Aaron, how did you find it? Did you was it interesting hearing what was being said from the bench and the players talking amongst themselves? I mean, obviously there were a few things that were said there that probably the TV producers would rather that the people at home didn't hear. What did you make of the artificial crowd noise?
Well, I started off without with the noise, and then I thought it's a bit strange because they're a bit behind. So we're like, whenever a shot went like wide, it sounded like a chill. Then it'll be like, oh. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna take it off. So I took it off for a bit, and then I thought it was it just felt too silent. So I just decided to put it back. So I'm kind of like back and forth with it, but yeah, it's good to make it seem like the fans are there. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't envy the people that are having to press those buttons all the time and actually try and get it right. And now, obviously, with the crowds being deemed to be vital for lower league clubs like no other. Now, obviously, fans are a huge part of football anyway, but even more so, they're the lifeblood of lower league football clubs. Now, it has been intimated that the National League are hopeful that some fans may be allowed into the opening games in September if everything goes to plan. How much are you both looking forward to playing in front of a crowd, and in particular the Yellow Army once again?
Yeah, I can't wait. Obviously, every time you walk out of Plainmoor and you see 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 fans, like they're there in their numbers and cheering on, it makes such a difference. And yeah, can't wait to get back there. As like every fan, you just want to be around that environment. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
Aaron, do you think that when you see the crowd, then it's going to be even more of an inspiration to actually to play than it was so before? Because obviously we've seen so much football now that has got this eerie nature with no fans in the stadium.
Yeah, you can tell the games they've been good, but obviously not as good without the fans, because obviously they bring the noise and we'll try and play for them. So yeah, hopefully soon as we get back playing, the fans are straight there and they're cheering us on.
Well, I know that the Yellow Army, from the times that I've been speaking to them, very eager to get down to Plainmoor and see you all in action again. Well, guys, thanks for joining us again today. Really do appreciate it, and hopefully we'll speak to you again soon. For the meantime, Yellow Army, we'll part as we always do. Take care, keep safe, and we'll speak to you all again very, very soon.